This is an Alpha 450, and if you've never heard of Alpha, there's a good reason for that. These were imports from South Korea, and the name was just slapped on it. It was a name that the Korean company put on the tools just to import them into the country and try to find somebody to distribute them. And I don't think they were distributed. One of the reasons probably is because they didn't seem to pay a lot of attention to details. If you look at the nameplate here, Alpha 450, it looks fine. Get onto this side and they put it upside down. So that tells you a lot about whether they were paying attention or not. The original Ramset D45, I was told, was designed to work on the channel underneath the English Channel, and then after that it was sold to general contractors. D45 was a 45 millimeter was its maximum capacity, and the tool became the basis for the AutoFast, and eventually that spring that was on the AutoFast was added to this tool, and you could buy it with a spring on the front. So let's go ahead and take it apart. And this is one of the tools I was talking about, that it can be difficult at times to get these two poles in and keep them in. Oh, it's not as bad as the AutoFast. Remove the nose piece. The nose piece has bearings in it to hold the piston in place. It does not have a piston ring on it. Also, the buffer would have been a lot larger. It's just deteriorated over the years. It stood up to about that tall if you want to see what it looks like. It's the same buffer that was in the AutoFast tool that I have. Now the piston has a big opening here, and that's because, like the AutoFast tool, it fits around the chamber. There's your chamber down there. You can see the opening where the paddle load sets. This is it right here. And the piston encases the chamber and seals it pretty good. One of the things I noticed about this tool, these are the discs that were sold in the United States for Ramset tools. The longer load was exclusively used in the D45, and it won't fit in this tool. At first I thought they made a mistake, but then it occurred to me that Spit and in other places, Europe and other places, they may have been okay with putting their red loads in these casings here that were shorter. So this may have been just fine for use in a tool in Europe. They have red loads in a smaller casing, so that might have just been an American thing. Also, the tool is already deteriorating, the rubber handle and everything. Of course, the tool is, what, 25, 30 years old. Ramset tools, though, Spit tools, don't deteriorate like that. Last thing is this copy of the D60 tool. What was sold in America is the D60, except there's no shear clip. The nose piece on threads. Give me a second. And there's no buffering system, and it's already cracked. That way when I got it. So all of that didn't fare well, I'm sure. Plus the fact that strip tools were flooding the market, and strips were far easier to find than discs. So finding a distributor for clones of the disc tool wouldn't have been easy, and most likely didn't happen. I guess it is possible that some small company had them out there for a while. Anyway, that's it for the Alpha tools. Hopefully I'll get a Ramset D45 someday, and then we'll see what I can do with these things. So thank you and have a nice day.